there is something that is a gift to saints. I want you to know that restlessness is a gift. Positive restlessness. You just wake up in the morning and you're tired of where you are, and you feel like fasting and praying. I feel like saying, Lord, I'm going to declare a new season and you're going to be my help. That is positive restlessness. There is no power that can quench the voice of Matthias. A martyr is somebody that was killed when he has not committed sin. And it is a problem to kill Matthias. I say it is what? It's a problem. The greatest evil Satan will do to himself is to try to touch the life of men that are not cold. Please, I don't care what you have done in the time past. Don't be cold. Coldness means you have lost battles. If you have committed sin, come back quickly. Come back to fire quickly. Come back to fire. Fire commands Satan not to touch saints. Write down your paper. I said fire command Satan not to touch saints. In chapter 6, 9 to 11 of Revelation, fire. You don't get poor when you are bleeding. Now, when we say Matthias, some people think you must die, you must be killed. No. Matthias are restless, groaning, and bleeding men. Men of resolute. Can you look up? Let me give you this. Give this as a gift. Can't you see it in Luke chapter 22? That before Jesus was eventually killed, he started praying like a martyr. Matthias are always restless. Let me show you. In 22 of the book of Luke, you will see what I'm talking about. Now, Satan, somebody said, that the reason I'm not happy is because there's a way things are. When things are the way you don't want it, that is when you get angry very well to end it. All of us who are going to go, you know, we're going to take Akamo there. And you say, me, I don't like Akamo. There's no way you've not meet Akamo there. Pap. Huh? There's no way. Even if it's likely to be 2 days or 3, there must be pap there. So that in case if your stomach is somehow, I will give it the right shape there. In 22:44 of the book of Luke, he said, and being in agony, he prayed earnestly,
and his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground.
That is a martyr. Jesus have not died yet, but blood was sweat was coming as blood because of seriousness of prayer. We call it travail, labor. There are some things that when you need it, the only chance you have is that travail. And it is a travail that measures the energy of your prayer. I say it is the what? That measures. Now it measures the gravity. That is the seriousness of that prayer. And Jesus knew it would be there. He said, Peter, let's go. I need your encouragement. Go with me. Peter, James, and John, they went there and started snoring. Why would you blame them? Are they the one going to Calvary? If they are not going to any Calvary, why would they snore? That is why when you have a serious problem that's worrying you, you don't need to tell somebody, a prayer partner who doesn't have anybody to follow you to the altar, because that he will just get you angry. Doesn't have a burden. There's no burden with him. I said that is. No, he has no burden. Just want to be complaining. Listen. Let me say this before I round up. You can't quench the voice of Matthias. That is why they are great. Whether they are alive or they are dead. Is there any blessing that is more than not being able to quench the voice of a martyr? There is no. The Bible says in chapter 6, 9, and 11, it says, and those martyrs were crying unto God. Can you go ahead? They were crying unto God. Crying unto God, yes. And when he has opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar souls of them that were slain for the word and for the testimony which they held. 11. And they cried with a loud voice,
saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Do you know what it means for the voice of so-called dead men to come before God? Because restlessness is a great gift. I say restlessness is a great gift. There is no mountain you can't bring down if you decide. And if you have enough fire. Restlessness is a gift. That is what separates martyrs from other people. In chapter 5 of Revelation, the Bible says, I saw a lamb that it was slain, a bleeding martyr. That is why the lamb is not fallen. Martyrs can't fail because we always bleed. Sometimes when Satan came to me to discourage, say, you are an idiot. How do you want to discourage a martyr like me? You're dead. God must punish you. Then I will say to him, I will know how you will win. My own blood is already online and you're not afraid. Did I tell you I'm afraid of death? This one I am, is he alive? I'm not alive. Let me tell you something you don't know. Let me tell you something that you don't know so that I'll stop preaching. It is only a martyr. Listen, it's only a martyr that can come here and have this energy I have since about 4 hours. I say it's only a martyr. It's only a martyr that have my kind of energy. It's only people that hate their life. I say it's only. You have to hate your life to be like this. Since about 4 hours, my voice has not come down. That is because I am bleeding unto death. Don't you know that this is a build-up? That a man has stayed all his life, all his years. He doesn't have comfort, he doesn't have comfort, he doesn't have peace. So why would he be shouting? It's a build-up of many years of pain. And you want me you want to make me afraid? What have I not gone through? One day I told you to the chief idol in my town. I said, you're a female. I said, God will curse you. Your market and your shrine house shall be a sanctuary of the Lion of Judah. All that serve you shall bake. All that hate God in that village, either they run out or they will die. The strength with which I am upon this altar will not ebb until everyone wicked man is swallowed up in the grave. Everyone. We are about to eat communion. It's not the blood of a martyr. You want to eat the blood of a martyr and be different. That's your baptism. Somebody said, I don't know. Somebody said, I don't know what is happening to me. Did you go to the market and took six months of fasting and prayer and thank God to kill every big man in that market? That every big man in that market must die. There is no native doctor for Matthias. There is. If they give you a charm, you eat it and you chop it and go and drink water. I say charm like this, you do what? You will chop. You will chop and drink water and be talking in tongues. Because of bleeding. You don't kill something that is bleeding. It's already killed. I say that thing is already killed, so he can't die again. The most important people in eternity are people that have grave in the sea. I said the people. Now this I'm telling you now is the last. I'm already in it. The most important people on earth are those that have grave in the sea. Now, all who are buried on earth, the earth is not redeemed, so they are in the stomach of Python. That is why in great nations like America, people see it as a great honor. But it is only special people that can have grave in the sea. In chapter 10 of the book of Revelation, the leg of that angel, the right hand, which is the fulcrum of power of that angel, is in the sea. That means that is where the life of that angel is. Because the life of every man is in the right hand of the right leg of the man. You use the left leg for support. The truth is that the left leg doesn't exist. Just supportive leg. That is why in walking, you don't walk the first leg. I said, you don't walk the first leg, the left leg. You walk the right leg. Now, when you walk the right leg and put it, you're already standing. And then you brought this one to support. So the earth